BlackLioN, Black News Media. I know it's been a minute. I know it has. But I'm back. I'm starting making videos and engaging conversation with, various powers that be, black entertainment, black events. Well, not entertainment. Well, I'm going to engage black entertainment too, but it ain't going to be good for them. Because we tired of shaking our ass, bruh. And only one person getting paid versus the whole metropolis of us. Okay, let me finish. Today I took a tour of the Cincinnati, Ohio Police Museum. Man, you got to see this shit, man. I can't go inside the building. I took the tour, and within moments, I was told that I cannot come back. Don't ever come back, and if I do, I'll be trespassing. This is the institute right here. Cincinnati, Ohio, Greater Cincinnati Police Museum. Well, oh, that's Jack's Casino over there. Yeah. I'm gonna move up a little bit so you can see the jail. However, I went in there and I started discussing the original badge and original slave catchers, which were the first police officers policing black people. Well, there's a jail right there. This building is in the way, man, but there's the jail, there's the gambling hall, and on the other side of that jail, on the other side of that great building, is the courthouse. I'm gonna walk and talk and you'll get to see it. My point is showing you that is to say, look how close those establishments are together. However, all of the retired cops, and they got a, I guess, on-duty, off-duty police officer who's also stands in there, and I don't know, polices the, Greater Cincinnati Police Museum, I don't know. However, the officer emphatically told me it'd be a crime if I come back. I'd be committing trespassing, and don't ever come back. So I'm like, so I can't even come back to finish the exhibit? He says, no, you can't. So there went the police museum, everybody, kind of interesting. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna give me a few interviews with some other police officers. I'm gonna come here and I'm gonna set the fuck up shop, and I'm gonna ask them some of the hardest motherfucking questions. I mean, some of the most difficult questions about why is it that when pink people's feelings are fucking hurt, they exercise their so-called laws. And I think that's where our conversation turned clearly left when I explained to the room full of retired Caucasian officers that there is no law in America. There's rules, and rules and laws are different things. And I use the law of gravity to reason it. The law of gravity affects everybody. If you jump out a window and you pink, and I jump out a window and I'm black, the law of gravity gonna affect us the same. But when you walk in the courtroom, the so-called laws that be do not affect us the same. So therefore, they are not laws, they are rules. Rules, mere rules. Well, the older pink men just did not like that shit. So the one who you could tell was the younger of the older gentlemen stood up and, got all up close to me and started to question me as shouldn't live in a society with laws, and I had to iterate again. We do not live in a society of law, we live in a society of rule. Pink people, white people, whatever you would call them. I think he was perturbed for me referring to them as pink. But hell, as frustrated as every Caucasian was in the room, they were all pink. I mean, clearly. Well, there's an officer over there. That's another thing in Cincinnati. You cannot really engage black officers like you would in a more rural area with black people. Let's say Lincoln Heights, where, it's not rural, but it's a city within Cincinnati, on the outskirts of Cincinnati, and it's, black city, and, majority of their police are black. Well, not at this juncture, something else that happened, but that's not the point. My point is, usually you can engage them in various conversations and speak with them and have conversation without considering, okay, this might be a house nigga. You know, they'll put country before race, and it makes it problematic to engage them in a particular conversation, you know, that deals with race or race-based in lieu of the deplorable state our people are in. So it's kind of fucked up. You can't just in Cincinnati walk up to a black officer and you're black and have a genuine conversation about race, because them motherfuckers will flip out on you, bruh, and feeling like you fucking with their money, bruh. I mean, and it's like they'll kill you to protect their money, man. I mean, we talking about black faces, you and I. But it's not new of a concept that black people who still remain, you know, subjugated by whatever society that enslaved them. It's many of those black people in that society who always feels in the midst that, oh, that's the officer right there. I waited long enough. I'm gonna go check on this officer. And hey, officer, hey, excuse me, police. Okay, now I know this motherfucking cop hear me, bro. We're gonna see if we can get us some video. Hey, officer. Oh, he hear me. He see me coming too. I'm coming. I have to roll on this motherfucker. See what we could do. Hey, officer. Hey, officer. Excuse me, officer. Now he hear me. Officer. Excuse me. That's the cop who told me I can't come through the building. That I have to leave, and told me it'd be criminal trespass. Excuse me, officer. Officer. Hey, officer. I didn't go back in the building, and I'm not gonna go back in the building and not trespass because you told me not to.
Okay.
But I want to know, how is that trespassing?
It's a private establishment.
But it's open to the public.
It's a private establishment. It's the same as a Kroger's or a McDonald's or any place
Yes.
like that. The casino,
Yes.
they have the right to refuse service to anybody they choose.
Yes, and I noticed none of them did that, only you.
No.
None of them asked me to leave.
The gentleman you were talking to told you to leave.
No, he did not,
Yes, he
sir. He continued to talk to me, sir. He continued to engage me while you ordered me out. You the one who gave me those orders. And I just want to know, did I commit a crime? Did I commit a crime?
3474 flight down by MHRT 324 Reading. I've got that as
Here's the thing.
I'm listening.
All right, you record it all you want. All right.
I know I can. There's no need
you
to
were warned.
suggest that.
You were warned
Yes.
for an offense. Okay.
Yes.
Meaning in the future, if you come back into that building.
So I committed an offense?
No, you did not.
So why was I warned for an offense that I did not commit? Why would you warn me for something I did not do? Why would you give me a warning for something that never occurred? So could you explain that?
Here's the thing.
You just said you warned me.
It's simple.
I'm listening.
If you go back into that museum,
Yes.
you'll be charged with criminal trespass.
And I'm not going to go back in that museum. But I want to know, what crime did I
If you're
commit?
not going to go back, then what is the issue?
The issue is you gave me a warning
Yes, sir.
that was invalid.
No, sir.
You gave me a directive, and you threatened me with a charge. It was a clear and threat.
I did not
Yeah, you
threaten
said,
you with a
if
charge.
you do
I
this,
explained to you.
the premise of
Let me explain. It was not a threat. It was a statement of fact. If you go back
yes,
into that museum,
yes,
you will be charged
yes,
with criminal trespass.
because you said so.
Yes, sir.
But they didn't say that.
Yes, they did.
Not one man in there told me that.
Yes, sir. They did.
You told me
They
that.
told you.
As I was leaving, he kept talking to me. And I told him, I said, gentlemen, the officer is asking me to leave and you're talking to me. I want to talk to you, but he keep asking me to leave. The same gentleman, he continued in conversation. I'm going to tell you what it is. Let's be men. I'm gonna be real. I don't care about your job, man. I understand you got a job, and I'm gonna respect you as a human being. But I want the same respect. I care not about your life. I care not about your flag. I care not about the raping founding forefathers. I care not about that you parlayed this into an empire. I care not. I don't care about your 401k. I just don't give a damn. But what I do care about is your manhood and mine. And there's no way, no rule in the heavens and earth that you should have a right to tell me shit. Because you feel like it. Because you offended. Because your feelings hurt. Because you don't like it. Do you understand that? We're talking about human to human. You don't give a damn what job I got when you talk to me, do you? Because we're humans.
Is there a medication that you're supposed to be taking?
No, there's not. I'm not on medication. But what it is,
I didn't ask if you were on medication. I asked if there's a particular
if there's some I was supposed to be taking that would incline that I am on it.
No.
Well, how am I supposed to be taking medicine that I'm not issued?
Is there medication prescribed to you?
So therefore, if there was, I would be on medication. See, you're being facetious. You're being very facetious. It's not serious, brother. So you telling me because I have an educated mind and a sense of thought to tell you because I don't really care about how you feel to have an intelligent conversation with you, therefore I need medication? Is that what you're implying? Are you implying, because I have you on video, having a very intelligent conversation with you.
See this right here on my chest?
Yes, I see.
That's a camera as well.
I know what it is. We're both on video having an intelligent conversation. In any of what I said, what gives you the inkling that medication is in this equation? I'm missing it.
From beginning to end? Mm-hmm. All of it.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Really? Then you have a very shallow idea of people who have a conversation for you beyond the normal, then don't you?
I would definitely call this beyond the normal. Yes, sir.
It is beyond the normal because you know why? Because some people, they care. They care about your feelings. They care. They fear. You know one thing that's prevalent and it's gonna always be prevalent? Two people who's never gonna give a fuck. That's the young and the black and the old and the educated. That's a fact. So you got to accept that. So you run in the middle of those spectrums where people care. They got on American flags and yes, sir, no, sir. But we both came out of vaginas, bruh. You were born, I was born. We both men. And I'm just trying to tell you, your rule, your law, your existence does not supersede mine. Now, I believe you own medication or should need medication. Because if you think just the intelligent conversation by two grown adults, one should be on medicine, that goes to show you have a psyche problem. But you have a good day. I will not enter that building. I'm just going to use my video, have a good time with it, and appreciate your time. And I would appreciate if you don't go to other black people and threaten them with crimes because your feelings hurt. Because you don't like the conversation. You don't like the points of references that's being made. No one was cussing nobody out, calling them names. No one was loud and belligerent. It was intelligent, designed conversation just like we're having. But you upset. You was offended. And I'm going to tell you, the first slave catcher was the first police. That is the first white male in America to police black people. It was a slave catcher. That's a fact. Now, you don't like it, so what? It don't change the fact, and it don't change the right that I had to espouse it without you criminally charging me or threatening me or demanding that I do not come in. Hence my point. You have a good day, officer.
Like I said, just stay out of the museum.
Like I said, you have a good day, officer.
Do whatever you
the
want
officer,
the
please
museum.
have a good day, sir.
All right.
Please.
You have a blessed day.
Thank you. Going about your way. Because remember, we pay your salary. You don't pay mine. You work for me. I don't work for you. You understand? That's fair. That's fair. And what's unfair is your treatment. And it's just unfair. But I thank you for your time, and I appreciate it. And I will follow your directive. Don't go back in the building.
I got a little bit of a better idea. All right. Let's make the warning and everything like that. Let's see if this officer over here would be willing to give you a piece of paper and everything like that. It makes it a little more official. That means that later on, it's on file. All right.
Okay, that's great. That's fine. That's fine.
What's going on, boss?
However, may I ask, do you have the right to issue the warning, or should the property manager owner issue it verbally?
If you'd like to go back,
I'm not asking you that. I'm not asking you that. I'm not asking you that.
On their behalf, I warned you for trespassing.
You did not have you did not have the levity to speak on their behalf. They were right there present. So I'm asking you, is it proper that the owner, the property manager, makes said claim, not the officers who feels a little... Oh, let me help you out, catch you up to speed, my brother. I stopped in the museum. My name is... Hold on for a second here. Okay, my bad, I had to pause the video. The police was asking me my credentials. I didn't want to put all my credentials on this motherfucker. Y'all understand what I'm saying, But yeah, I was whooping that motherfucking honkey's ass, bruh. I'ma keep banging on these bitches too. I'ma keep doing it. I'ma keep pushing down on them, for sure. Every day, all day long, I'm pushing the fuck down. You ready? I was pushing down on them. I'm gonna tell you the whole story. But yeah, these motherfuckers ass out. I'm making hella videos. Learn I name.